is your exclusive home for postseason baseball. It's Game 1 of the World Series between the Detroit Tigers and the Philadelphia Phillies. Hi again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian. Welcome to the World Series here on MLB Network. With me is Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac. And Dan, we'll start with you. This series has the feel of one that's about to get very interesting.
Looking at these two squads, it's clear both of them have several guys that can hurt you with the bat. It's not just the middle of the order guys that you have to look out for as a pitcher. So the team that gets the timely hitting and quality at bats is probably going to prevail.
It's the moment these players have been waiting for. Game 1 of the Fall Classic is on MLB Network, and it's coming up next. Back now live as we count down to the start of Game 1. Let's join public address announcer Mike Carlucci.
And now, your 2018 Philadelphia Phillies.
Briefly now, we'll look at the two starters who get the ball here in Game 1. So a moment now to take a look at the starting lineup for the visiting Detroit Tigers. Who do you have your eye on, Dan?
Well, I think the focus has to be on the man hitting third. He's coming off a multi-home run game. And when you start hitting 2 home runs or more in a game, that means you are swinging the bat pretty darn good. I want to see how they attack him this time around.
Roy Halladay gets the call on the mound here at home for Game 1 of the World Series. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, Matt, this guy has what we call Uncle Charlie. What's that? That's the 12-6 curveball. Simply look at your watch and look at the 12 and look at the 6. This guy throws old school. They call it a straight downer. However you want to call it, a 12-6 hook. This guy has one of the best ones in the game right now.
Time to take a look at the Philly D. And this team, they're not going to be moving around as much as some of the new age teams. The shifting and moving the third baseman over second base and the right fielder to play third base. This is going to be your stationary team, trusting pitchers to execute pitches.
Now in the box, Lou Whitaker, and we are set for baseball here this evening.
Number 1.
Here's the first pitch to him. Swing and a little tapper. That's a foul ball. Sliced hard on the ground. Polanco scoops it up, and quickly there's one down to lead off the frame.
Batting second, shortstop, Alan Trammell.
Digging in, Alan Trammell, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Here comes the first pitch. No balls and 1 strike. And we'll see some 40s before things are said and done tonight. Right now, 51 degrees at first pitch. Set to deliver the 0-1. Swinging a soft liner. Throw will be in time, and it's a very quick beginning to the evening as there are 2 gone now.
Right fielder, Kirk Gibson.
Into the box, Kirk Gibson. He'll get to take his first cuts here. First delivery to him on the way. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And boy, they're really giving him fits inside now as he can't get extended there, and it's 0-2 now. On its way, the 0-2 pitch. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Down in order go the Tigers. Now it'll be the Phillies' turn. No score. With that, a look at the Phillies' batting order in this one. Mark, what do you have on this group in front of the home crowd tonight?
Well, Matt, when we drove over to the ballpark today, we were expecting some offensive firepower, especially in this yard. It's a hitter's yard, but that could sometimes work against them. I'm interested to see what lineup stays within themselves and executes and manufactures to get this W.
Jack Morris is on the mound here on the road for Game 1 of the World Series. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, this guy has a 4-pitch repertoire, right? And those are a lot of nice options to have. You can go hard, soft. You can go in and out. And anytime you have 4 pitches, if you can throw them for strikes, you have the big advantage.
Time for a look at the Tigers on D. And guys, the thing I want you to take a look at today is in today's game, the new age, everyone wants to move around. This manager does not like to shift a lot. Maybe a step to your right or left, but there's a lot of trust that the pitchers are going to execute. So let's see how it works out for them in this one.
Stepping in, Jimmy Rollins. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. And the changeup is way low that time. Rollins is a guy that can really pick him up and put him down, if you will. He's a plus runner and really uses speed to his advantage in multiple ways on the field.
Yeah, and it works for him. It works for him in a lot of ways, like you said, Matty. Hits the ball on the ground. He has the potential to beat it out. I can't tell you what this does for an infield or an outfield defense to be put on their toes and have to make plays against this guy.
The 1-2. Hit hard on the ground to second. Whitaker over to his left. Throw on to first in time, 1 away.
Batting second, second baseman, Chase Utley.
Now at the plate, Chase Utley. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Sent on the ground out to second. Whitaker fields it cleanly. Throw on to first, 2 gone.
Batting third.
And with 2 away here in Game 1 of the World Series, let's give you a little refresher course at the roads these two teams took to get where they are tonight. Now at the plate, Hunter Pence. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A fastball that just misses inside. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Patrick Johnson.
You know, D-Roll, Patty Johnson, decent strike zone, but isn't always super consistent. I think that's one of the things that irritates players and pitchers.
Yeah, you're going to see a few glares, not only from the offensive guys, but maybe the guy on the mound as well. He needs to be a little bit more consistent.
That gets down, and the inning continues. He has success with 2 out, and the bottom of the first stays moving.
Batting fourth.
Hey, there's a nice knock by the 3-hole hitter. I know there's 2 outs, but they always say with your man coming up, the number 4-hole monster, as soon as he steps in the batter's box, there's a runner in scoring position.
Into the box, Ryan Howard. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball 1. Howard, originally from the state of Missouri. This is his first year at the big league level. The 1-0 home. Here's a swing and a long drive high in the air and deep to center field. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. Phillies strand one. We are still scoreless. So here's the cleanup hitter, Lance Parrish.
Catcher, Lance Parrish.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball one. A ball and a strike now. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Well, it's 2-1 now, and we haven't seen a fastball from him in this at bat yet. As a hitter, you've probably got to sit on that right now.
Now the 2-1 pitch is swung on and missed for strike number 2. Here now the 2-2 is laid off, and the count runs full. The 3-2 one more time. Hit in the air to center field. Vick has a beat on it. He's got it 1 away.
Batting sixth, third baseman, Darrell Evans.
Ready now, Darrell Evans. First delivery to him on the way. A tough sinker on the inside corner. No score here as we play inning number 2.
Nope.
And that sinker misses at the shoe tops. Ball 1. And he'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. The 2-2 one more time. Will not catch the zone. Ball 3.
These last 2 guys are making him work quite a bit out there. Both have been long at bats, and all in all, he's had to make 13 throws just to them so far.
3-2 pitch. Hit out towards second. And that finds its way into center for a 1-out base hit.
Sometimes you get lucky in this game. I don't think pitch recognition wise he would choose to swing at that exact pitch. But you know what? Sometimes result is the only thing that matters.
Standing in now, Roberto Jones, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. Oh, 1 here it comes. All over that one, but a little out in front. Foul ball. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he misses there. 1-2. Evans, the runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. Breaking ball there is down. Good job of laying off. It's back to 2-2. The 2-2. Good wood on it there, but foul, so they'll do it again. The 2-2 one more time. There's a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
Well, that's just a quality pitch right there. The location was excellent because if it's put in play, there's a good chance it's on the ground for a double play. And, hey, a strikeout always works, too.
Into the box now, Chet Lemon. Here's the first pitch, chopped foul right at home plate, and that's the first strike. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch, and he fouls this one off. 2 out with the man at first. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Tigers leave 1. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Now at the plate, Shane Vick, as they'll have 5, 6, and 7 here to start the home half of the second. Here comes the first pitch. And a neck-high fastball that time. And the changeup just missed the inside corner.
Now with the 2-0 count and the power at the plate, it could be fireworks time. This is the kind of count he makes his money in.
Here it comes, 2-0. Here's a strike.
You know, he fell behind 2-0, Matty, but he battled right there and got right back in this count. An aggressive fastball, middle of the zone.
Ball. 3-1 now.
Down to 3-1.
Line softly toward the hole, and that is through into right field for a single. So the leadoff man is aboard to start out the inning.
Hey, sometimes that's how a rally gets started right there. I know it's a soft liner, but leadoff man on usually poses problems.
Digging in now for Philadelphia, Raul Ibanez. From the stretch, and he gets the call that time for strike number 1. A runner at first with no outs here. And there's ball 1. Fastball not close. It's 2-1 now. Clearly trying to control the running game with the slide step here.
Yeah, that's a good way of trying to control the running game. Now, the problem with it, though, it has a tendency to throw your command off because you're worrying about that runner on base.
The 2-1. Taken, strike 2.
2-2.
Here now the 2-2 is looked at and the count moves full.
Gotta believe that runner from first is going to be in motion, especially in this situation. As an offensive player, just hit something hard because those defenders are going to be moving.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Lifted down the line in left. And it in fact lands in the corner. Foul. He'll try it again. 3-2. Swing and a hot shot toward third. And that'll get down for what should be extra bases. Vick is on his way home. The run comes across to score, and they jump ahead 1-0.
Well, this is a lesson for all those pitchers out there. When you allow the leadoff man on base, it always comes back to haunt you. With no outs, I thought they might hold the runner at third, but they send him anyway, and the run scores.
In now, Polanco. As he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. No one out with a runner at second. Slider, and he can't pull the trigger. 2 strikes.
Hey, make a pitch right here and get out of this. Get the boys in the dugout and regroup a little bit. One run is not going to kill you.
Here's the 0-2. Up around the face.
Okay, so now is where I think you pull the string. Throw the El Cambio up there. Hasn't seen it yet, and I think he's set up for it right here.
The 1-2. And he chased it in the dirt. And he makes the throw to first. Polanco is retired, and there's one away.
Good pitch there, and that was a nice job by his battery mate to complete the play first after the ball hit the dirt.
Ruiz.
Stepping in now, Carlos Ruiz, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Lemon is in pursuit. 2 gone.
Batting ninth, Edgar Roy Halladay.
Stepping up now, Roy Halladay. First offering on its way. Grounded foul off to the right. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Nope. And a fastball just below the knees, ball 1. Weak roller right side. Whitaker charging in on it. Throw in time, and the side is retired. I have to imagine there's a full moon tonight, judging by this bunch. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Leading off the inning, Dave Bergman, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Dave Bergman.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And boy, a high strike called there. That's not all that consistent, but it's strike one. Here's the pitch. Very weakly on the ground. That winds up foul. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Hit toward the right side. He gets dirty, but he can't make the play. It's a base hit.
You know, it's funny. The first 2 strikes are for the fans. You're trying to put balls in the seats right there. With 2 strikes, it's for the team. You got to shorten up and find a way, and that's exactly what he did right there. Soft liner into right field for a base hit.
Here's the first pitch to him. Showing bunt here, but he takes ball 1.
It's a great job right there to pull that one back, make the count 1-0, and get this defense on its heels a little bit. The number one thing, if you're going to be a good bunter, you have to get strikes.
The 1-0. And he pops up the bunt attempt. Only plays to first, so the pitcher does his job as it's a successful sacrifice.
The batter, number 1, second baseman, Lou Whitaker.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Lou Whitaker, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And that sinker misses at the shoe tops. Ball 1. Whitaker, originally from New York State. This is his first year at the big league level. Now the 1-0. Hit on the ground to third. Polanco is there on to first, and there were 2 down.
The batter, number 3, shortstop, Alan Trammell.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Alan Trammell. He got on top of one and was a ground-out victim last time. First pitch of the at-bat. Liner towards second. A dive, but he can't get it. It's through into the outfield. And they're going to hold that runner at third base, as even with 2 away, they didn't like their chances there.
This game is unbelievable sometimes, Dan. There's a bullet knock right there. You're expecting an RBI. He almost hit it too good. He can't even score.
Boy, too good is it, Mark. This is one right here. It just kind of gets out to the outfielder so quick that the runner not able to score from second base.
Into the box, Kirk Gibson. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. And they're runners at the corners now. Back up the middle. And this is a base hit, and that'll get him on the board as this ball game is tied at 1.
Boy, there were big RBIs and big base hits, Dero, but none more than with 2 outs. A big 2-out knock right there. Not only ties things up, but keeps the inning going as well.
Yeah, just a great approach right there by the batter. You never know when your number's going to be called. You always wanted to pass the baton to the next guy behind you. Take the donut off your bat and trust in the teammate behind you. That is a huge knock and keeps the line moving.
Lance Parrish is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0. Trammell on second. Gibson at first. 2 out in the inning. The 1-2. A little bouncer, but it gets fouled. The 1-2 is looked at for ball number 2.
I don't blame the pitcher one bit for trying to get the chase right there. He's been fouling everything off. He's still got the entire arsenal open to him. So we'll see what pitch he comes with next.
Here now the 2-2. Rounded down the third baseline, but a foul ball as it holds it 2-2.
He's just having a hard time putting this guy away. 4 foul balls in this AB. I don't think this pitcher has got something that he can get a swing and a miss on.
8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Hard hit ball to second. He'll get to this one deep in the hole. Throw pulls him off the base, and everyone's going to be saved.
And as a former pitcher, I can tell you, nothing is more painful than having to get extra outs in an inning. That should have been out number 3 there. Instead, he has to refocus and get back to work.
Into the box now, Darrell Evans, as he'll take a look at a sinker here, too low for ball 1. And a golden opportunity here to give his guys the lead with 3 men aboard. The 1-0 misses for the second ball.
Putting himself in a pretty bad situation now on 2-0, and the base is loaded. He basically doesn't have much of an option but to challenge him right here.
Bases are loaded here, 2 down. Two balls and a strike to the Tigers' first baseman. And Dan, that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
Can't find his own there, and it's 3-1.
You can bet he's salivating a little in the box right now. He likes to drive in runs, and he's got a great situation and count to do that right here.
Oh, and it misses. Ball 4, and that will force home a run.
Yeah, the pitching coach would hate to go to the bullpen this early in the game, but sometimes you have no choice. On the flip side, he might just get in his face a little bit out there, try to challenge him, wake him up from this funk. Either way, we'll see how it works.
So stepping in, Roberto Jones, one of the bigger spots in the ball game so far. Bases juiced now with 2 away. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Looks at a 2-seamer right down the middle. Here's the 0-1. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Two out, bases loaded. Hard ground ball to third. And he whips on it as this ball's right under his glove. And that'll score the runner from third as they'll open up a 3-1 lead.
Center field number 34, Chet Lemon.
So striding in, Chet Lemon. 0 for 1 here in the early going. First pitch of the at-bat. And there's a sinker that he just spits on as it misses low.
Well, that sinker is normally a really important pitch for him, but it really hasn't been effective so far. It just looks kind of flat.
Looks at a sinker on the outside corner. The 1-1 pitch. Wouldn't bite on a good sinker that time that missed.
Well, I think he just kind of lost focus on the mound right there. It's clearly not going his way, and he's thinking more about that than the task at hand. And right now he needs to think about this hitter.
And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Well, he had big aspirations behind that swing. Pretty obvious he was trying to put 4 runs on the board in a hurry.
Here now the 2-2. Hard hit to first. Scooped up. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So all in all, they're fortunate to give up just 3 in the inning as they wind up escaping the bases loaded jam. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. Tigers lead this one 3-1. Leading off the inning, Jimmy Rollins, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
And this is taken outside for ball 1. Change up low, 2-0.
2 balls, no strike.
Popped him up. Bergman over to his left. 1 away.
Now batting, second baseman, Chase Utley.
So next to the plate for the Phils, Chase Utley. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
The hitter in this situation has to understand that this pitcher is on the attack, looking for a quick inning. If there's something in the heart of the plate, you better pull the trigger on it.
And he misses with it, 1-1.
You know he wants that on the mound, especially if it would have made the count 0-2. Didn't get it, though, so now you have to make another quality pitch on 1-1.
The 1-1 home is laid off for ball 2.
Hey.
2-2 now. Hit on the ground out to short. Trammell gloves it. And there's out number 2.
A right fielder, number 3, Hunter Pence.
Ready for another chance. Hunter Pence. He reached on a single in his first try. First pitch on its way. A high fastball is in there. Oh, and you talk about a pitcher getting the benefit of the doubt. That's low, but called a strike anyway. 0-2 now.
There seem to be different philosophies on it. So, Dan, what was your approach in 0-2 counts?
My philosophy is this. I think the last thing you want to do is throw non-competitive pitches, Matt. Throw something down in the zone or just out of the zone, but something way out of the zone doesn't serve any purpose.
Ready on 1-2. Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. Phillies down in order. Score holds. It's 3-1. So striding forward now, Dave Bergman. He'll try to get it going here to begin the fourth.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
And that one cut a little too much. A ball and a strike. Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but a foul ball. 1-2 now. Boy, good cutting action to that pitch as that's the first out of the inning.
The pitcher, number 47.
Striding in once again, Jack Morris. He successfully laid down a sac bunt in his last plate appearance. First pitch on its way. There's a strike. Sent in the air out to straightaway center. He'll take this in without much trouble, and 2 are gone here to start the fourth.
Up next for the Tigers, second baseman, Lou Whitaker.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Lou Whitaker. First offering on its way. And that one just missed outside.
Kind of a surprise not to see a fastball in the first pitch there. The guy's probably taking at least one pitch to give his pitcher a chance to sit down after he already made the second out.
And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now.
That was a non-competitive pitch right there, and he finds himself behind 2-0 in this situation. He's going to have to locate something down the zone, get himself back in this count.
Too high, and it's 3-0. Alan Trammell would be next. The 3-0 is swung on and missed. Strike one.
Hey, that was a nasty pitch right there. It's the depth of a sinker. Sometimes it's a matter of whether or not it's moving east-west, but that one right there had such good downward action. Great pitch.
The 3-1 pitch. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but a foul ball, and it's full now at 3-2. And that one's taken outside for a ball. He walked him. So no 1-2-3 inning here. They've got themselves a 2-out base runner.
Now batting, shortstop, Alan Trammell.
Ready for another shot now. Alan Trammell, man at first after the 2-out walk. From the belt, the pitch. A bouncer up the middle. He's got it. And as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him as that ends the inning. One left for Detroit, but they hang on to a 3-1 lead. And now it'll be the cleanup spot for the Phillies. Ryan Howard, he flew out in his last at-bat.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
Back up the middle, and that's a base hit. So a little first pitch swing in there as he's on to kick off the inning.
Dan, that can't bother you too much as a pitcher. Guy swinging first pitch.
Now, one of the things you want to do, D-Rose, you have to try to get ahead with the first pitch. You want to throw one of the first 2 pitches for strikes. Unfortunately, sometimes when you bring the ball in the strike zone, you're bound to give up some base hits, but hopefully he can minimize the damage here.
Standing in now, Shane Vick, as he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch. It's strike one. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. The 0-1 on its way. Now here's a comebacker back to the mound. One there on to first, and as Ernie may have said, it's 2 for the price of 1 for the Tigers. 2 away.
Raul Ibanez.
At the plate, Raul Ibanez. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at bat with another big hit right here. First pitch coming. Here it is. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner.
You can tell this offense is getting frustrated, but this might be one you have to shower off. When a guy's locating like this, fastball at the knees and to both corners, it's going to be tough for them to do anything with it.
He's ready. Here's the 0-1. And it's fouled away. Three to 1 is our score here in inning number 4. Grounded back up the middle. Oh, he makes the stop. The throw to first in time. The defense on display on this beautiful diving stoppage short. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Ready once again, Kirk Gibson. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat.
Gibson.
First delivery to him on the way. And he gets ahead with a sinker on the outside. Oh, and there's the good curveball as he set down on strikes for the second time here tonight.
I think that curveball is a big reason why he's able to turn things around in this start after a rough beginning. It's got some good bite to it. So that tells me he's doing a nice job of snapping it off out front. Really finishing that pitch like you're supposed to.
In now, Lance Parrish. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. A swing and a miss at a ball down. 3 runs, 5 hits, and no errors in the ball game for the Tigers. And a splitter here, but he had a bit too much on it as this bounces up to the plate. Called strike 2.
2-2 now.
Oh, and he struck him out as well, so he's carving right through the heart of this lineup as there are 2 away now.
Certainly not showing any signs of intimidation with these middle of the order guys. That's back-to-back Ks, and the 3 and 4 guys are harmlessly back in the dugout.
Digging in once again, Darrell Evans. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. In there, strike 1. Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
Boy, he looks strong out there on the mound this inning. He's got a chance to punch out the side in order, and against the middle of the order too.
And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. We're back with more of Game 1 after this message and a word from our local stations. Now batting, Polanco. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Third baseman, number 27.
First pitch on its way. And a fastball to start things out here. Not close. It's a ball and no strikes. Ripped down the first base line, but a foul ball. 1-1. Now the 1-1 pitch. Hit out towards second. And there's one down now.
Now batting, catcher, Carlos Ruiz.
Now at the plate, Carlos Ruiz. Here's the first pitch to him. Pretty well struck high and deep to left field. Jones ranging back, but he can't get to this one. It's off the wall. And he is in at second base with a one-out double.
Any hitter will tell you that a shot like that just feels different. It sounds different off the bat. See his arms get extended, right arm tucked up against his body, barrel the bat all over the ball, and he smokes it right off the wall in left center. A little more hang time, and that one probably gets out of here.
Ross Lode will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here. Grounded to the right. Whitaker is up with it. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
The batter, number 11, shortstop, Jimmy Rollins.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go Jimmy Rollins. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. First delivery to him on the way. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike.
Yeah, Matty, he's very late on that first pitch. I got to think he was guessing off speed.
A ball and a strike to the Phillies leadoff man. Now some action in the Phillies bullpen as a right-hander begins to crank it up out there. Lazy fly ball out to center field. Lemon has it in his tracks, and that's the third out. One left for Philadelphia, and it remains a 3-1 ball game. Number 58 will take the ball now as the new pitcher.
Number 58.
Next for the Tigers, Roberto Jones. He singled his last time up.
Roberto Jones.
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And here's a called strike at the knees. Don't think he liked that one too much, but it's 0-1. The 0-1 pitch. Misses off the plate. The 1-1 is looked at off the plate for a ball. Now the 2-1. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Pence on the move makes the play, one away.
Center field number 34, Chet Lemon.
So coming to the plate, Chet Lemon. First offering on its way. Sharp slider that time, just missed inside. And looked like ball 2 below the knees, but it's ruled a strike, and that evens the count at 1-1. Hits are even right now at 5 aside. Popped him up. Howard in foul ground. And nope, this one falls, so he'll get another shot. The 1-2. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
That's a pretty unique pitch sequence, guys. Usually pitching is all about mixing pitches and location, but he threw that all out the window to get that strikeout. He offered the same pitch 3 times in a row, so I guess he sort of used that reverse psychology to outthink his opponent.
Into the box, Dave Bergman, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. He's 1 for 2 in this one. That's inside. 2-0. We're in the 6th inning here in a 3-1 ball game. Outside, 3-0 now.
Well, he knows it, but this is the kind of guy you just have to go right after. He's not the biggest threat with the bat, so it's time to challenge him right here.
And he won't even have to take the bat off its moorings. A 4-pitch walk here.
Wow, if that's not a strike, I don't know what is. I know these subs have a tough job. I get it. We'll see if he gets the next borderline call or if there are any makeup calls coming up.
So here now is the pitcher, Jack Morris. First pitch of the at-bat. And a neck-high fastball that time. The 1-0. Count now, a ball and a strike. Here's the 1-1.
Nope.
And he lays off for a ball. 2-1.
Well, these are just extra pitches that are just going to add to your pitch count. He's not trying to work around him, and no reason to, but sometimes you just lose the strike zone for no apparent reason.
Bergman is off at first with 2 away. He's fallen behind now. 3-1.
Well, he really needs to make this guy swing the bat right here. He's not the type of hitter you want to dance around with.
The 3-1. A swing and a miss, and that'll fill the count at 3-2.
Full count with 2 outs now, so if he could put the ball in the gap somewhere, he could have a good shot of driving in a run because the runner at first will be in motion.
Now the 3-2 pitch. And he misses here, ball 4. And somehow he manages to walk his opposite number. Wow.
Oh, man, I think this walk is going to grind at him for a bit. He just missed, and now the inning continues with a man in scoring position.
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Lou Whitaker. We'll see if he can come through in a clutch spot here. 2 on, 2 out here in inning number 6. Trying to keep the deficit right where it is, the pitch.
1-0.
And they'll start things out with a changeup here, but this is a bit too tight. It's ball 1.
I'll tell you, it's a helpless feeling for a manager or a pitching coach when your pitchers are having a really hard time throwing strikes. What are you supposed to do other than keep trying new guys until someone starts attacking the zone?
Can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1. 1-1, here it is. Changeup messed up his timing for a swinging strike.
You chase a pitch that bad outside the zone, you got to find a way to regroup, adjust the batting gloves, only look over the heart of those 17 inches.
3 runs, 5 hits, and no errors in the ballgame for the Tigers. Slider whiffed on for strike 3. A great pitch to put an end to the inning. A couple of walks, but no damage. Back with more from Game 1 after this. Stepping into the box, Chase Utley. And at this point of the game, I think it's clear that the plan of attack against the top of the order has worked.
Well, when you've only surrendered 1 hit to the top 3 guys in the order up to this point in the game, you know you're doing something right, Matt. You're spot on. Whatever they discussed coming into this game has worked out beautifully.
First pitch on its way. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike. Oh, and 1, here it comes. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. And he swings here and sends one in the air deep down the right field line. Nearly a big fly to start the inning instead of foul ball. The 1-2. Ripped down the line. Well, this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. The 1-2. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Jones is there. 1 away.
Now batting, right fielder, Hunter Pence.
Now to the plate, Hunter Pence. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. He's ready. Here's the first offering. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1.
He's been doing a nice job out there on the mound, but the deeper you get into the game, the more the hitters have seen you. This is the part of the lineup that he has to be really careful with.
One out, nobody on. The 1-1 home. Well hit to right, but a foul ball.
He wasn't fooling anybody with that fastball. He barreled it up nice right there. He's just got to find a way to keep it fair.
Popped him up. Parrish waits on it. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
First baseman, number 6, Ryan Howard.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Ryan Howard. First offering on its way. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike.
Well, he's done a great job on the hill throughout this game, and it's something to be proud of anytime you can pitch a good game in this ballpark, especially when it's not your home ballpark.
2 out, nobody on. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia. They still trail it here 3-1. Welcome back to Citizens Bank Park here in Philadelphia. 7th inning coming up now in game 1 as we take a look there at our game summary through the first 6 innings so far. Michael Sturtz is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 40, Michael Sturtz.
Striding into the box, Alan Trammell. He'll lead it off here as we begin inning number 7. Now here's the pitch. And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0. And a breaking ball stays outside.
That curveball is a pitch you have to get on top of, or else it'll take off just like that one did.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Calling for it, Pence. He's got it 1 away.
Up next for the Tigers, right fielder, Kirk Gibson.
Settling in now, Kirk Gibson. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. First pitch coming, here it is. And he just misses with a curveball. Sturtz rarely finds himself in much trouble out of the bullpen, at least in terms of giving up base hits. He's proven to be a tough guy to barrel up. We're in the 7th inning with a good finish brewing. 3-1 our score. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. Flares this one over toward first, but this will be taken easily at first, and there are 2 gone.
The catcher, number 13, Lance Harris.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Lance Parrish. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. A shot down the first baseline, but a foul ball, 1-1.
Classic change of speeds right there. Threw the hitter's timing off. Got a late foul ball. Interested to see where he goes now.
Fouled off. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline. And that's through for his first base hit in this one. The relay not in time, and he's in there with a double.
He just smoked this ball right down the line. Take a look here. Hard to tell if it was fair or foul in real time, but you can see it flies right over the bag. Ump was all over it and made a great call.
Into the box now, Darrell Evans.
The swing and lift a ball foul off to the left and out of play.
A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Oh, 1. Here's the pitch. And it's 1-1. Parrish stands at second with 2 gone. The 1-2. Misses inside off the plate.
Swing and a miss at a big breaking ball, and that's how the inning comes to an end.
Danger averted following the 2-out double. We're back with more of Game 1 after this message and a word from our local stations. So digging in now, Shane Vick. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast. They could certainly use that right now.
Ball 1. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Now a check swing here, but the home plate umpire says he went around and no argument, and it's 1-1. And that misses. 2-1.
Count 2-1.
Line towards center field. And that's in for his second hit of the afternoon. Leadoff hitters aboard, and that means the tying run will come forward here in the late innings.
Hey, they weren't going to keep this guy down for long. That's the ebbs and flows of a baseball season. Bottom line is this guy has bat-to-ball skills. You knew he was going to get hot eventually.
Digging in, Raul Ibanez. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. Nobody out, runner on first.
Ball 1.
And he lays off for ball 1.
That's the human element of the game right there. Umpires are going to miss a couple calls. It's the pitcher's ability to stay composed and grind that's going to make him successful today.
The 1-1. Runners off for second. This one's chopped foul right at the plate. The count moves now to 1-2. A runner at first with no outs here. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground. And he won't even think about second as he'll flip on to first for the sure out.
Now batting, number 27.
So a crucial moment here, and standing in Polanco, but a single here could reduce the deficit to only 1. First offering on its way. Takes a high fastball for a strike. 1 out and a runner on second base. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Moving under it, Jones. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
The batter, catcher, Carlos Ruiz.
Trying to pick things up where we left off, Carlos Ruiz, 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. First pitch on its way. And he takes a pitch that's ruled a strike at the knees. Pretty liberal strike zone there. It's 0-1. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
Tough spot to hit here as a hitter. You have a base open, so you have to almost be trying to think like the pitcher. Is he going to try to pitch around me, or is he going to come in the strike zone?
Fouled away. Waved at and missed for the third out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is over. Phillies strand one. Score holds. It's 3-1. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Kyle Kendrick will come on to pitch now as he'll move into the 8th spot in the lineup on the double switch here. Brian Schneider will also come on now as he'll move into the pitcher's number 9 hold in the order here on that double switch. Leading off the inning, Roberto Jones, as they'll look for some added insurance before the bottom half of the inning.
Left fielder, Roberto Jones.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Fastball off the plate away for ball 1. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. And a bouncing ball, foul. Seared down the first baseline. And this is going to get past him at first. That's a fair ball. And the Tigers are in business right away. It's a leadoff double.
No doubt about it. He was looking fastball all the way there, and that's exactly what he got. Got the barrel out front and just blasted it down the line for an extra base hit. Nobody out, runner in scoring position. Great opportunity here.
Digging in, Chet Lemon. First pitch coming. Here it is. And this one's in the dirt. And a nice job keeping it close. It's ball 1. And a good heater as he just watches this baby. A ball and a strike.
This is going to be an interesting at bat. I think he has to be pitching for a strikeout here, so we'll see what kind of sequence he uses.
The 1-1 misses, ball 2. 8th inning of this low scoring affair. 3-1 our score. Shoots this one over to first, and he whips on it as this ball's right under his glove. And they'll put the brakes on at third. Runners at the corners with nobody out.
Hey, this has the makings of being a pretty big inning, D-roll. Leadoff double, now a base hit, and all of a sudden we're looking at first and third.
Yeah, sometimes you wake up and just get smacked in the mouth right here. He's going to have to start executing pitches. He cannot leave a ball over the heart of the plate right here. He's going to have damage on his hands.
He's set. Here it comes. And here's a called strike at the knees. Don't think he liked that one too much, but it's 0-1. Comes set and the 0-1. Swing and a flare over second, and that's going to drop in for a base hit. Trotting in to score is the runner from third, and that'll push the lead up to 3 here in the 8th.
Hey, Dero, that's a big RBI right there to stretch this lead to 3. Takes a lot of pressure off your pitcher going into the bottom part of the inning.
Yeah, Dan, no doubt. As an offense, all you're trying to do is put your pitchers in positions to be successful. Giving them that 3-run cushion has to make you feel good.
Standing in now, Jack Morris, as he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1.
Well, you know, giving up 3 straight hits is bad enough, but now it looks like he's starting to nibble a little bit. It's hard not to when you're getting hit, but you don't want to put yourself in bad counts.
Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Now a bunt attempt here, and he'll lunge forward to make the catch for the first out.
The batter, number 1, second baseman, Lou.
Coming to the plate now, Lou Whitaker. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
1-0.
Up around the face. Lemon at second. Bergman is over at first with 1 away. Ground ball sent back up the middle. There's one. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. 4-6-3. They roll it up to get out of the jam. Back with more from Game 1 after this. Stepping in, Brian Schneider. We're in the 8th now, and nothing's changed out there on the mound.
Well, I've been very impressed with how this starter's going about his business, Matt. He's looked really sharp, and it's hard to know if it's had any effect, but getting that early lead from his offense could have really helped settle him in.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And that one stayed too low, apparently. The 1-0 is a fastball that misses. Two balls and 2 strikes to the Phillies catcher.
Guys, I've been really impressed with him tonight. I mean, he's carving these guys up with all of his pitches.
Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
So the Phillies batting order turns over and set to go. Jimmy Rollins, he's gone hitless in this one, Dan, and he's not alone.
No, he's not, Matt. This lineup has had no answer for their opponent on the mound so far.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1. Eighth inning. 4-1 is our score. And look out as that one ran in and got him.
And I'll tell you, this is the last guy in the lineup you want to put on base for free. He's probably feeling a little salty after getting drilled, and he's got speed to burn, so look for him to try and make something happen out there.
In now, Chase Utley, as he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Now a throw over, back in standing. Runner at first here, 1 man out. And he fouls this one off. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
I think we're starting to see the frustration mount from this offense. It's been a pretty dominant performance on the mound, and these hitters have had no answer for anything he's throwing up there. That will wear on you if it lasts throughout most of the game like it has here.
Into the box, Hunter Pence, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. The 1-0 is looked at for the first strike. And not a real good cut at that slider, and he's behind 1-2. Fly ball out to straightaway right field. Gibson on the move. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. 1 left for Philadelphia. They trail it 4-1. Back in the city of brotherly love for the 9th inning of this one on MLB Network. Striding in, Alan Trammell will be charged with trying to get on board leading off the 9th. First offering on its way. Here we go with inning number 9 as the first pitch misses for ball 1.
Well, that 2-seam fastball ran a little too much off the plate, but now that sets him up to work with something away and maybe even an off-speed pitch.
Grounder down the line at third. And now from the air, a jump throw. And a close play at first, but a great stretch that time as they get him by a step for out number 1. And definitely worth another look with our show track data. Great reaction from the hot corner to make the backhand stop, and then he unleashes that very strong throw while in the air all the way across the diamond. He's going to be smiling about that one. Stepping in now, Kirk Gibson lays off 1-0. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1 for 4 day. The 1-0 home. Sinks below the knees, taken for a ball. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Popped him up. Polanco over to his right, and he makes the catch for the second out.
Now batting, catcher, Lance Harris.
Digging in and looking for more, Lance Parrish. He's 1 for 4 for the game. First pitch of the at-bat. Here's a strike. 2 out, nobody on. Hit hard up the middle. Oh, look at the dive. He gathers the throw. Wow. The defense on display on this beautiful diving stoppage short. We're back with more of Game 1 after this message and a word from our local stations. Willie Hernandez is the man called on to close this one and earn a save in the ninth.
Willie Hernandez.
Into the box now, Ryan Howard. He's batting cleanup in this one, but will get us started here in the inning as they look to wake up the bats.
Yeah, not much to get excited about with just a single notch on the scoreboard, but you have to give credit to where it's deserved. The pitching on the other side has been really impressive.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. No balls and a strike to count. Oh, and 1, here it comes. And a fastball just below the knees, ball 1. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball, 1 gone. Final line there for the Detroit starting pitcher, and he really delivered a fantastic postseason performance. Stepping into the box, Shane Vick. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike.
You know, guys, sometimes guys don't like pulling the trigger 0-0. They want to see something go by, calibrate the speed, calibrate the break, and then make their adjustments off that. Maybe that's the case right here.
Now the 0-1. And that misses 1-1. 1 out, nobody on. The 1-2. Gets him looking up around the letters.
Well, you have to feel pretty confident about the way this one's going to end up as a manager. 2 hitters, 2 strikeouts from the closer. There's not a whole lot more he can do to instill confidence that he's going to wrap this thing up without any problem.
Into the box now, Raul Ibanez, as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Oh, 1, here's the pitch. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Philly down to their last strike. Just a bit low, ball 3.
Well, you don't want to get caught looking for the final out. That's a tough pitch to lay off. Impressive that he did.
Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. And it's fouled away. The next 3-2. And that one's taken outside for a ball. He walked him. So no 1-2-3 inning here. They've got themselves a 2-out base runner.
That is just a great at-bat there. When you're down late, you need base runners any way you can get them, and that never-say-die mentality could be the difference. We'll see how it plays out.
At the plate, Polanco. And we'll see if they can make him pay for the 2-out walk. Always considered a big no-no, of course. First delivery to him on the way. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. Ibanez, the runner at first with 2 gone. Downstairs, 2 balls and no strikes.
The last thing you want to do when you've got a 3-run lead in the 9th is give the other guys any sense of hope. It's a good time to challenge here on 2-0, especially since there's a good chance he's taking until he gets a strike.
And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. .30 pitch is taken, strike 1. A runner on first with 2 away. Now a swing, and he pops him up, and this should do it. And that's going to do it as the catch is made, and the Tigers have swung home field advantage around right from the start. They take game 1 of the World Series on the road as this ball game is over.
You might think it's just another win, but it's awfully hard to win in this game, especially on the road. But they find a way to get it done, and they should be very happy with this performance.
One more look at the final line score there to see the great pitching performance that led his guys to the victory. And fellas, when you're on the big stage here at the World Series, you want to make sure you bring the A game, and this man right here certainly did. He's our top player of the game.
And Matty, I think you're absolutely right. Some guys just seem to thrive under the bright lights of the World Series, while other guys fade into the background. He was brilliant in this one, and this is some well-earned recognition.
A 4-1 finish in this evening's game. The Detroit Tigers win the World Series opener and take a 1-0 lead. Jack Morris gets the W on the mound. So that'll put a wrap on things here this evening. For my partners Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, this is Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB Network. Good night, everybody.